Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Small Town Murder Express.
Yeah, choo-choo.
Oh, yay indeed, Jimmy. Yay indeed. My name is James Petrogallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmy Wissman.
Thank you, folks, so much for joining us today on another absolutely insane edition of Small Town Murder Express. We usually say 10 pounds of murder in a 2-pound bag. This is about 20 pounds of murder here.
Oh, boy.
This is a lot we got for you today. It's a crazy episode, so buckle up, everybody. We're going to start right now. First of all, shutupandgivememurder.com is where you get all of your tickets for live shows. Get your tickets for the fall. We have Philly, D.C., Seattle is available right now for sale. So get in there and get those tickets before they're gone, because a couple of them, they're over 90-something% sold out. So you definitely want to get in there and do that. So thank you for everyone that has shutupandgivememurder.com. Also, listen to our other two shows, Crime in Sports. Just finished up a 7-part serial killer episode.
Yeah.
Very little sports. You definitely check that out. On Randall Woodfield, the I-5 killer, and Your Stupid Opinions, of course, where we just find the dumbest opinions from all over the internet in review form and make fun of them. So that's a good time. And you definitely want Patreon. Patreon.com/crimeinsports is where you get all of the bonus material. Anybody $5 a month or above, you are going to get so much. First of all, a huge back catalog of stuff you've never heard before. All bonus episodes, hundreds of them available immediately upon subscription. Then you get new ones every other week, one Crime in Sports, one Small Town Murder, and you get them all. Every drop of it. This week, what you're going to get for Crime in Sports, we're going to talk about more amusement park disasters. Oh, it's time again. It's been about 6-8 months since we've done those, so it's time again. And then for Small Town Murder, it's back, everybody. The prisoner dating game.
Let's find
all violent felon edition. Going to line Jimmy up 4 bachelors, 4 bachelorettes. He's going to have no idea what they did until after he picks one.
Figure it out later.
It's a fun one. We call it Avoid the Pedophile, the pedophile shell game.
But that's not all.
That's not all. And now you also get everything, Crime in Sports, Your Stupid Opinions, and both Small Town Murder episodes every week, ad-free on Patreon. It's everything we could do for you, and you get a shout-out. Sign up right now, patreon.com/crimeinsports. Do yourself a favor. You deserve it.
Yes.
You deserve it.
Take care of you.
I'm telling you. That said, I think it's time, everybody, to sit back. What do you say here? Let's all clear the lungs. Let's all shout. Shut up and give me murder. Let's do this, everybody. We are going far, far away this week.
How far?
Australia. The other side of the planet is exactly where we're going. We're going to tomorrow. We're not even in the same day.
Maybe yesterday.
So we are going to Aberdeen, New South Wales, Australia.
Aberdeen. Not the one in Oregon.
No. New South Wales, Australia. It is in eastern Australia and in eastern New South Wales as well.
Okay.
Because that's where the New South Wales is. It's like southeastern Australia.
Against the coast.
The region, this is the Upper Huntershire region. The Hunter region,
is it
this
Hunter
area.
Shire?
No, Hunter, Shire, two different words.
Oh.
They took that bullshit and they're like, listen, England.
We're not doing it.
We'll take your shires, but we're not going to make it shires and make them one word and do all that.
We got time down here.
We're fine. We got all the time in the world here. It's about 3.5 hours to Sydney. About 10 hours to our last Australian episode, which was Goomborian, I believe. Queensland, Australia, which was episode 512, more than 100 episodes ago. This is 620. That was 5. So it's been over a year since we've been in Australia. Men at Work was the name of that one.
Yes, it was.
Aptly. The postal code, the postal code here is 2336. Population 2051.
Okay.
It's a small little town. A lot of mining and farming and that sort of thing. Median household income here, 74,152
whatever they got.
emu backs or whatever they are, koala bucks, I don't know, something.
Wall of dollars.
Rooskins, they call them down there. You owe me 5 rooskins, they say, and you got to give it up. Median home cost around here, about 550,000 rooskins.
Yeah.
So
seems like a lot.
It seems like a lot. Don't know what that translates to.
I think they do $1, but it's like a different
It's
dollar.
an Australian dollar, but it's different currency, has different values all the time. No, way different dollar.
Yeah.
Let's got instead of a president, it just has a kangaroo head on there. That's the like a noble-looking roo head. It's totally different. And he's holding a can of Foster's for some reason.
In a powdered wig.
Don't understand why. History, it's one of the first settlements in the Upper Hunter Valley. Mm-hmm. It was named after the Earl of Aberdeen,
who
was a friend of an early settler named Potter McQueen.
He was a pal.
Must have been. He was overseeing whoever they sent there. Prior to these people coming here, it was occupied by the Wanarua people. And so that's how that goes. Yes, absolutely. Named after Aberdeen, Scotland with that guy. So historically a meat processing hub.
Gross.
Mining and meat processing goes on here. This is like, this is their, industrial hub type of deal, but it's a small town. It's weird.
A processing plant is not a slaughterhouse. It's just where they take the slaughtered carcass.
No. It's everything. Because it's an abattoir, which we'll talk about. Abattoir, sorry. An abattoir, which is I'll explain that when we get into the episode here. But Aberdeen Meatworks was one of the largest employers, but it closed in 1999.
All right.
Known for beef, cattle, dairy farming, horse breeding, and there's, like I said, mining around here as well. Famous people from here. Roger Knox is from here. Well, you don't know him, but you know his picture. Look at that.
Holy.
He is known as
what is going on?
Black Elvis.
Oh, sir.
Although he looks more, I don't know.
Is that a puffy, loud tracksuit? What is that?
No. It looks like.
Is it velour?
It looks like more of a Conway Twitty jacket. You know what I mean? With like fringy stuff on there. Less Elvis, more Conway Twitty.
He's got some fringe on that?
Oh, there's some fringe hanging off. He's got it on his collar, got it on his sleeve dangling down.
I thought those were stripes.
And he's playing a bass, which I never saw Elvis play a bass before, but that's fine.
I don't know if he really played a guitar.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
We have one review of this town.
All right.
And I'll give it to you. This is Antimus with a review. 4 stars. Okay. Small town with a lot of history is the title of it. Aberdeen is a small town in the Upper Hunter Valley and the gateway to the richest horse country in the world.
Richest?
In the world.
What does that mean?
Never mind Kentucky.
Most horses or most money?
I don't know.
He's not defining it.
I feel like there's spots in Florida, and I'm sure in like the Middle East, some Dubai lunatic has a crazy horse. I don't know.
Or do they mean like buttery meat? It's just really rich horse meat.
Surrounded by horse studs. That's how every lady wants to be, surrounded by horse studs. There is much to do and see, including visiting the vineyards of the Upper Hunter, the cheese factory, and olive grove to purchase some award-winning local produce. Leisurely drives will take you to other historic towns and to the Barrington Tops. A great and safe place to raise children with access to great primary and secondary schools. Gotta love it.
Great.
Oh, it's wonderful there. Things to do here. The Aberdeen Highland Games. Because it's named after Scotland.
It's going to be some footy and rugby?
No, more shit than that. This is I guess they're saying this town is very Scottish heritage-wise.
Really?
It's named Aberdeen. I don't know, but they're really into that. So the annual Highland Games takes place on the first weekend in July. The games are a gathering of pipe bands, clans, not that kind, dancers, heavy event participants. I don't know what that is.
Heavy ones.
Heavy.
A lot of fat
people. Big, fat, bad. The fattest Australia has to offer. As well as state and interstate tug-of-war teams to help celebrate the Scottish Celtic history.
You want the fattest bastard you got in that game.
You got, you get your fatties in there, and that helps. Just you lean back.
Tie it on your ankle.
Also here, they have the games or gathering of all that, and the Strongman Challenge. That's separate from the state and interstate tug-of-war teams. I don't know why. You can also go to the old butter factory and mill. Don't you want to go to a butter factory and mill?
I kind of want to see it.
Just over the railway line here. The ruins of the old mill built in 1837. So it's not a butter factory, a mill. It's working.
It used to work.
You can see a building that's half fallen apart now.
This used to do things.
And go, ooh, they used to make butter. And then you go drive to the next thing. That sounds
used
great.
To show up here every day.
Oh, man.
Now
and this was the spot once upon a time when the Aberdeen Meatworks closed as well. They had their big reunions there, I guess. And they have a big 30th anniversary, or no, it's a different 25th anniversary last year, the Aberdeen Meatworks reunion.
Right.
All you have to do is text or phone Butch, and he'll let you hook you up. I swear to God, that's what it says on the poster.
Text the guy.
Chinese meals available on the day. Just text Butch.
He doesn't give his number.
No, come to the meat cutters reunion and get Chinese food. Butch will take care of everything. Sounds good. Let's talk about some murder because we got a lot to get into, and I don't want to run out of time here. Okay, here we go. Let's start out hot. What do you say? March 1st, 2000.
Sure.
Jump right in here. All right. There's a guy named John Price, and he has not shown up for work that day and has got some worried colleagues here.
Yeah.
So not the other thing, too, he had told his colleagues the day before that if I don't show up tomorrow, it means I've been murdered. Which
that's what I hope everybody assumes anytime I don't show up.
Yeah, he's probably dead, I assume.
He's been murdered.
Which, when someone tells you that, you probably think they're drama, though. You're like, oh, yeah, you've been murdered, I'm sure. It's real drama.
Well, because we make this show, anytime anything at all happens, that's what I assume.
Well,
last night, 2 shotgun blasts. I'm pretty sure there's a body over there.
There probably is one now. It's rotting yards from my home.
I did take a walk that way.
But, I mean, it probably happened inside, I would imagine.
We hope.
So they call the cops, the people at work, and say, our guy didn't show up. And he said if he didn't show up, it means he's murdered. So can you go check him out, basically? So there's a cop. He goes, knocks on the door. And the cop said, didn't get an answer, saw some blood on the door jamb, looked through a little gap into the lounge, which was dark, reasonably dark, and saw what looked like a bunched-up curtain hanging down.
So everything's fine.
So, I mean, okay, dark curtains, I don't know.
Fine.
I mean, I don't see anything, there's no headless
people
or anything like that. It's not enough blood
for me to be alarmed.
Well, he didn't say anything about it. He saw some blood on the door jamb. Yeah. Some? Who doesn't have a little blood on their door jamb is what I'm getting at you. I mean, my blood, you go into my house right now.
Everything's fine.
There's blood all over the place in the door jamb. It just keeps people away.
That's where we keep it.
It keeps people away. Someone's going to break in. They're going to go, oh, God, someone already got here. It's like you're already getting a ticket. You don't get another ticket for the same thing. They're like, he's already been murdered. Never mind.
You turn your turn signal on when you get out from getting a ticket.
That's it. So they knock on the door. Nobody answers. So they decide to break into the house to make sure. Now, this guy's been missing for 2 hours. He's a grown man.
Break all his windows.
Let's fucking bust through this door. Who's got the battering ram?
He's probably got insurance.
So they go around back. This cop, he goes around back and breaks in through the back door. He says this, quote, as we went in, I saw straight ahead of me what I thought was a curtain. There was something hanging, blocking my entry into the hallway of the house. I thought it looked like some type of blanket or some sort of covering that had been placed on the archway. So I remember I used my left hand to push it aside and could immediately feel coldness coming on my left arm. He looked down and saw that his arm is covered in blood.
Oh, boy.
So he thought that he hurt himself breaking the door. He's like, oh, shit,
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
But he didn't understand it. He said, quote, I realized then it was a human pelt.
The skin?
That's what was hanging, not a curtain.
Oh, just skin.
Quote, it was the skin.
Just a person's pelt.
Just an Edgar suit.
And he pushed it aside.
Get
this out of here.
I'll move this curtain aside. Oh, my arm. It had a full skin just hanging from the top of door frame.
Wow.
Looked past it and saw a torso on the ground without a head. And without...
skin.
Well, he said, I think my first reaction was to turn around to Scotty and say, don't look, Scotty. Of course, that's the worst thing you could say. Because the other guy's like, look at what? Oh, God. So they were like, holy shit, this is a headless person and a skin pelt. This is horrifying. The cop said it was at that point I realized what had happened. For something that I'd never seen before, I'd never experienced, I had an immediate idea of what's going on. Well, yeah, if you see a skinless, headless man and here's some skin hanging, doesn't take you.
Wait a minute.
Because I didn't make detective quite yet, but I think I put these two things together.
Is somebody skinning people around here?
Someone promote this man to detective. He gets it. He said, quote, there's a pot on the stove.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I may have said to Scotty, I'll give you one guess where the head is. What do you think?
Yeah.
So
in the fridge?
He said there was a pot on the stove. Yeah.
God damn it.
That's hilarious. So anyway, it's horrifying, obviously. Yeah, it's silly.
Terrible.
So the one cop said on the table there was a couple of plates that had meals prepared, vegetables and meat cooked sitting there.
Oh, don't touch
Just a prepared meal on the table, all served and plated and everything. Now, okay, let's go back in time.
Yeah.
And figure out how we got to this scene.
Hopefully a long time.
Okay, let's go back to a woman named Barbara Ruffin.
Yeah.
Ruffin, Roughan. Ruffin, Ruggin, whatever. Whatever. Barbara. Okay. She married a guy named Jack. He was Rogan, Ruffin, whatever, Ruffin, whatever. They had 4 sons together, Barbara and Jack.
Yeah.
Barbara, though, liked a coworker of her husband named Ken Knight.
Yeah.
And so they had an affair. Apparently, this is in the 50s.
Yeah.
So this is a big deal, an affair in this. It was a very small town in the 50s. Under 1,000 people here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very small cheese-making fucking
butter
churning kind of joint. You know what I mean? So this was a big scandal in the town that she was having an affair. And then she got pregnant.
Shit.
With twins.
She's going to have 6 kids?
6 goddamn kids.
Wow.
And so that was not an intended result, obviously. So the local people were so shitty about this whole thing that Barbara and Ken, the guy she was having an affair with, Ken Knight, they took off from Aberdeen.
Yeah.
They had to leave town.
Yeah.
And so Barbara leaves her 4 sons behind. 2. 2 of them stayed with their father, her still husband, and the 2 youngest boys were shipped to Sydney to live with an aunt.
So you can only afford 2.
How that went. Yeah, the younger ones are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are.
He's like, I got to work and stuff. You know,
can't be taking them to daycare. Yeah.
Too much. So Barbara gave birth to twin girls. And these are Catherine Mary Knight and Joy Knight is who she gives birth to, October 24th, 1955. So... when the kids were just 4 years old, Papa Jack died.
Oh, no.
The guy she was having an affair with. So then his 2 older sons moved. So that's the guy who had her ex-husband.
The original husband, yeah.
So then the older sons that were living with him came and moved in with Barbara and Ken.
So now we got 2 kids from him and the twins.
And living with Barbie and Ken here.
Man.
Yeah. So... Catherine now there's 6 kids in the house total at this point.
She got all of them.
And there's 2 adults, those 2. It's a mess. Okay. Now Ken, not a great guy.
No.
Severe alcoholic.
Sure.
Kind of a real violent guy. He would rape Barbara frequently, sometimes up to 10 times a day.
How do you?
I don't even understand how that's physically possible. I guess you have to be a rapist.
You got to get off on that.
The only way you could do that is if you're a rapist. That's it.
There's a trick to why it works.
Just based on cool, collected sexuality, nobody's that horny.
No.
You know what I mean? Especially as a guy. Physically, you're like, I'm good.
Yeah, and the clock
2 is plenty.
Right. The clock gets longer as they happen.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
You might be able to go again in 10 minutes, but it's going to be 30 after the second one,
and then it's going to take a while to finish
exponentially.
It too.
Yeah,
it's going to be quite a long. Yeah. If you've already had 4 sexual acts that day, the 5th one's going to take a while to finish. It just
and there's going to be nothing there.
No, like we
said, there's going to be very little proof.
A ghost is going to fly out. It's all you're going to. Woo!
She's going to accuse you of faking it.
No shit. So now Barbara, she would tell her kids about this.
About the rapes?
About the abuse, the rapes, everything. Particularly Catherine. Catherine, one of her twins, is her sounding board. Like, let me tell you about how your dad rapes me all the time.
Get a book.
Which is just what a 6-year-old wants to hear. They're, they don't
want
a
diary
Sesame
or
Street or anything.
Jesus.
No. You tell your child. That's what you do. Now, Barbara was described by everybody as, quote, a hard woman with little empathy for her children. And she was also physically abusive toward her daughters.
Lord.
And this is a nightmare to grow up in this household. The family moves back to Aberdeen in 1959. I guess the furor has died down of this big affair.
Yeah.
So now there is one person who is very nice to Catherine and the kids. One particular uncle who's real nice, doesn't beat them, molest them, do anything like that. That's Uncle Oscar, who is, I believe, Ken Knight's brother. He was a champion horseman, and he was very nice to her and kind to her and everything like that. Also, Catherine was abused on and off by different family members and things like that. So she had a terrible, awful childhood. All these kids, it's a mess.
It
Pure
is crazy
chaos.
how prevalent that shit really is.
Oh, it's insane.
It's so much.
It's insane.
Why is that a thing?
And people are very worried about strangers, as they should be, but most of these molestations come from family members.
Or friends of family.
So people that have access to the kids a lot is what it is.
Trusted access.
Yeah. She tried to tell adults, and nobody listened to her. This is also back in the days where people went, oh, she's just making up stories.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it was back then. People didn't want to believe this type of shit
And they didn't want to
happened.
shame the family. Not in our family.
Now they want to believe it's all that happens, and back then they were like, it didn't happen at all.
It's all that happens, and it's that guy right there. Just the closest guy to you.
Guy.
You just point at him and go, that's a dirtbag.
That's the one. Yeah. So in high school, Catherine's teachers and classmates started to see her problems here. She's a loner and a bully.
Yeah.
Catherine, which makes sense. She's abused. That's what happens.
She's lashing out.
They said she would pick on the smaller kids, too. She assaulted at least one boy with a weapon. And once was injured by a teacher who had to act in self-defense because Catherine attacked him with a weapon.
Wow.
So that he had to knock her little ass out.
Yeah.
Here to go.
Kind of cool.
Imagine being fully allowed to, because it's the only time in your life you're ever going to be able to punch a 10-year-old girl. Ever.
As soon as she picked up a weapon and charged towards him, he smiled.
He was like, this is a fight I can win.
He's like, finally.
This is a fight I can win. I wanted to punch one of these kids imagine being a teacher.
Oh my God.
Even no matter how good of a person you've had, at some point a fantasy of just throttling one of these kids has come into your fucking head, and you finally get to do it.
The biggest smile ever.
Unfortunately, it's a small abused girl, but she's attacking you with a weapon.
The last thing Catherine saw that day was a smiling adult.
Yeah, it was, done. So her teen years here, she apparently one time had a boyfriend, Catherine, and the guy was trying to get her to have sex and do all sorts of stuff, and she didn't want to do it.
Right.
So she told her mom and was like, what do I do? She went to her mom for advice.
Oh, Mom, it's been raped.
What do you do when, so is Catherine, but she's like, what do you do when a guy is coming on to you and you don't really, you don't really want it? Mom said, put up with it and stop complaining. Okay.
So you happy someone likes you, ungrateful bitch.
Just be happy someone wants to hump you. What are you talking? That's not what you tell you.
No.
Hey, bad advice. At one point, her and her twin sister got in a fight over a bicycle at school that escalated into a full-on fist fight with the sisters trying to kill each other.
Wow.
Just complete mayhem. I mean, this is their household, and it spills out into public.
Yeah, only time we've seen that's in a Miller Lite commercial.
Yeah.
Twins fighting? Goddamn.
Yeah. And they're like pulling their hair, each other's hair, and like a boob pops out.
Great taste!
Yeah. This is, there's no fun involved, I don't think.
This is just terrible.
Not a tit popping out among anything.
And we don't want to see it anyway.
No,
it's over a Schwinn.
Children fighting over a bicycle. So 1969, Uncle Oscar kills himself.
Oh, no. And he was the good guy.
He was the good guy that she liked. Catherine later would say that his ghost would continue to visit her all the time.
She's fucked up.
She's got some interesting things. 1970, she drops out of school. She's functionally illiterate. Didn't really do much in school. She can basically read and write on the most remedial of levels.
Hey,
I mean, just a real... she could, she gets a dry cleaning ticket. She gets that. But outside of that, that's the extent of her reading that she's going to do.
Blue, BLU.
Pick up Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. I can do that.
Number 2.
She gets her dream job eventually. After a few years, she gets out of her teen years. And her dream job is at an abattoir.
What is that?
And this is the definition, in livestock agriculture and the meat industry, a slaughterhouse, also called an abattoir, is a facility where livestock animals are slaughtered to provide food. Slaughterhouses provide the meat and blah, blah, blah. Then there's a packing facility also.
I felt like it was a familiar word. It's because you just said it.
I said it about 12 minutes ago, I think is what that is.
Jesus Christ.
She's really good at cutting.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
She can cut things apart.
Oh, yeah. She gets promoted to a boner. Which is that's the job you want right there.
I will not laugh at it.
Yep. She's a boner.
Yeah.
Which is actually a very skilled position. They call it a boner. They say boning is the job, so I assume you're a boner if you're boning, right? You have to have a boner to be boning, I think, correct?
That's pretty incredible.
Hopefully not 10 a day.
Yeah.
So it's a very skilled position, though. So to have that, you really have to be good with the knives. And really be able to separate the flesh from the bone with really good accuracy, because any wasted meat
is costing the company
that adds
money.
up. Yeah. So, she had loved it, by the way.
Really?
It was her favorite thing. Everybody else just did their job, and she was like she was making an art project or something, smiling like a teacher punching a 10-year-old. Just big shit-eating grin.
Well, this is what joy feels like.
Yeah. They said she loved the blood and the gore, and she would brag about her knife skills. And she even hung a set of butcher knives above her bed as her defense mechanism. Like people keep a gun next to their bed. She keeps all of her butcher knives.
Wow.
And if you fuck with her, she'll get up and start slashing at you like some kind of fucking action movie or something.
Stand on her Serta and grab herself.
It's wild.
Wow.
So, she did all of that, which is a little bit weird. She kept her knives like really pristine and perfect, and they were like
sharp, clean.
Oh, but like a chef does with knives.
It's a tool.
Except with her, it was like she took special interest in it. Really loved them. She also creeped out people at work.
I'm already creeped out.
These are creepy people anyway.
Yeah.
These are slaughterhouse folk.
Right.
If you can creep out the creeps, you're creepy. You know what I'm saying? So they started noticing some weird shit. Sometimes she'd be cutting meat and just staring at people.
What?
They were like, I don't like that. She would just make comments about, it'd be so easy to do this to a human, what we're doing. It's the same thing. Geez, you could really carve somebody up. And they were like, this bitch is great. Right? She was staring at me like 10 minutes ago. This is real weird. And also, she seemed to get a little excitement out of anybody who was afraid of her knives and her knives. She would like that.
Fun.
She thought that was a good time. Wow. So 1974, she meets a man.
Yeah.
A truck driver who worked at the abattoir with her.
Uh-huh. He's moving the parts she carves.
Yeah. David Stanford Kellett. Mm-hmm. He's a heavy drinker, obviously, because
she likes those guys.
That's what she grew up with.
Finds,
So this guy's got his own problems. His drinking is kind of a self-medication.
Oh.
He apparently witnessed his best friend get hit by a train.
Damn it.
A few years before that, and he also was around a bus crash that killed 6 kids and where he rescued bloody children from a bus crash while there was dead children laying around.
Good Lord.
You drink too, I think.
Yeah.
I'd be drinking a little bit to forget that shit.
I think I'd rather see Vietnam than see that.
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
There's just many dead kids there.
I don't want to see children dead.
That's bad. So by the way, she loved the fact that he was very quick to get into bar brawls. That was her thing. She found him sexy because he'd get up and just punch somebody in the face. She would back him up also.
Yeah.
She'd jump in and throw fists too.
What is her deal?
She's nuts.
She's violent.
She loves it.
Yeah.
When they get in a fight together, that would make her real excited too. And you'd be getting some that night. So they get married.
Uh-huh.
On the wedding day, they arrived at church on Catherine's motorcycle with him on the back. Because he's so drunk he can't stand up.
He can't ride.
Imagine the bride and groom pulling up on a motorcycle and the groom just falls off onto the ground. Yeah. And then she gets off with her big dress, tries to pull him up off the ground. That is some kind of trash wedding right there. And so during this, he's so drunk, David, but Barbara, mom, pulls him aside.
And says?
Now, you'd think Barbara's going to threaten him and say, listen, you be good to my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no. Barbara's got a warning for him. Quote, you better watch this one or she'll fucking kill you.
Oh.
My daughter's scary is what she says.
It's a bad woman.
Yeah, stir her up the wrong way or do the wrong thing and you're fucked.
You just made a big mistake.
She said, don't ever think of playing up on her or she'll fucking kill you. She's got something loose. She's got a screw loose somewhere. That's what she told the guy.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey. But by the way, and then she throws rice in his face. Holy shit. That's what you want to hear.
Hope you're proud of yourself, you dummy.
And then just after she said that, it was bum, 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 bum. Oh, God. So, wedding night.
Yeah.
Things get sideways quick.
Really? That night?
Yes. They only had sex 3 times, which made her extremely furious.
That night?
Wedding night, 3 times sex. She's pissed at him because he fell asleep after 3 times. And she's like, God. You she's fucking piece of shit. No, she tried to strangle him with an electrical cord.
Wake up, mother. I'll put you to
I want 4. Yeah, he escaped, but was like, whoa, that is, if she wants to fuck, you give it to her.
You better do it.
So over the next few years, she continues her violence, obviously, with him. At one point, she's heavily pregnant. and she burned all of David's clothes and hit him in the head with a frying pan because he came home less than an hour late from a darts competition that he was in.
I was winning. What do you want?
I went to the finals. What the hell are you going to do?
I was doing great.
You said you'd be out by the semis. Pang. So he fled to a neighbor's house because he had a fractured skull.
Yeah. She fractured
fucking cast iron
skull.
frying pan. Yeah. He called the cops,
Right.
but then Catherine talked him into dropping the charges.
Right.
Because I'll be nice now. I swear I'll be nice. I'll be
mouth
nice.
it.
You know, it's all fine.
Yeah.
1976, a daughter is born, Melissa.
Well, he didn't mouth it.
No, he didn't. No, that was the one she was already pregnant with.
Oh, right. She was still pregnant at the time.
When she was beating him.
Beating him pregnant.
She was like 7 months
God
pregnant while she was
dang.
pregnant. You don't listen very well to
I
this,
remember
do you?
very pregnant.
Abattoir pregnant.
I'm shocked by being beaten by a frying pan.
Christ. That's fucking, it's
too
insane.
much.
It's wild. So David is pissed off now.
Yeah.
He leaves Catherine for another woman. That's going to cause some strife. He had to flee to Queensland.
Oh.
You can't stay in the state.
province?
No, you got to get out of there, boy.
Jesus.
No, and in Queensland, like we heard from our last episode, is like
it's
10
way up
hours
there.
away.
Yeah.
So
He's smart.
Get some distance
Yeah.
between us here. Get some distance.
Several tanks of gas.
Catherine, though, not going to
She's
take
got
that
enough
shit lying
gas.
down. No,
Yeah.
no. The day after he left, people saw Catherine violently shaking the newborn's cradle from side to side.
Oh, my God.
And so word would get back to David that he better get back to protect his daughter because Catherine's fucking shaking him. That's that's what she was trying to get through here. She's diagnosed with postpartum depression, obviously. She's hospitalized. But after she's released from the hospital, she does something way crazier. She takes her baby, Melissa, and puts it on the railroad tracks while a train is coming.
Oh.
Luckily, some just random person walking by saw what was going on and ran down to the tracks and saved the baby.
Grabbed the kid.
Otherwise, she was just standing there with her arms crossed, letting the baby
Let
come.
this get back to him.
How's he going to feel with this?
Good Lord.
Wow. She was arrested for that and admitted to a psychiatric hospital. In the hospital, she made threats. When they're talking to her, like doing therapy, she's like, well, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
And this is how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And they're like, this isn't what this is for.
No, you were a cartoon villain.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll also kill his family.
Yeah.
And they're just writing this down.
You're the Joker.
And she said, anyone else who wrongs me also, I'll kill them too.
I'll get him.
So August of 76, let's release her from the hospital.
They
She seems to
couldn't
be
take
doing
it.
great.
She's
No.
too crazy for us.
Just get her out on the street.
Yeah.
So she goes right back to it.
Yeah.
Right fucking back to it. Now, David had to come back because his mother was like, Catherine was living with his mother with the baby, and she's like nuts now, and the mother's taking care of her. So David comes back. So in the end, it worked.
He moved back in?
Yeah.
Oh,
to tell, because the mom was like, you got to come back here.
You got to help
I got
me.
a baby and a crazy lady to take care of. This is insane. But I mean, in the end, all that shit worked.
Wow.
She got her way. So they moved to Ipswich near Brisbane, where Catherine found work at the Dinmore Meat Works.
Like Dinty?
I was going to say, is that any relation to Dinty? I hope not. So in 1980, they have another daughter.
It's all working.
Wow, Natasha Marie, and she keeps getting crazy, making threats against David's family members, occasionally breaking everything he owns and burning things and stuff like that. She would always remind him that, I'll carve you up. I'll kill you in your sleep.
Yeah.
So, mind your P's and Q's here.
Most likely kill you in the morning.
Wow. In 84, Catherine leaves David. I don't know how you could get her to leave, but whatever he was doing worked.
Yeah.
And moved back to Aberdeen with the daughters, with the twins.
Okay.
She with her two daughters. Sorry, that she's not twins.
She's
she had
a twin,
Melissa and Natasha. So she goes to work back at the local abattoir, but then she injures her back.
Oh no!
And she's on disability after that.
Yeah.
And now she has a lot of time to find more guys.
Yeah.
December 1987, she meets a miner named David Saunders.
Yeah.
He liked her because she's real into sex.
Yeah.
And so,
Boy, is she.
if you're super horny, she's the
Man.
lady for you. So this lasted a couple of years. She got pregnant with another daughter, but she absolutely overwhelms him with crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
So now she got 3 kids.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Then to demonstrate exactly how she gets down and how this guy should probably watch
his
what
back,
he fucking
yeah.
says. Another David here. She takes his dingo puppy, which I didn't know dingoes were like a house pet.
I mean, I guess you can have a wolf puppy.
I
mean, a
guess I was
half
gonna say, is it
wolf
like a coyote or something?
I've seen people that have had half wolf something. Yeah, wolf bloodline.
Wolf bloodline,
Yeah.
but not a full,
Not a dingo
But a
puppy.
dingo's like a coyote.
Yeah, you can't have a coyote in your house.
That's what I mean. It's like a coyote
crazy.
puppy. I thought just from the dingo took your baby or
Yeah,
ate your baby
right,
or whatever
right.
the fuck it is. So
Right.
you figure, okay.
Because it was a wild dog, right?
It's a wild, it's like a wild dog.
Yeah.
So
It's an Australian coyote.
apparently you can have those in your house because he had an 8-week-old dingo puppy and she slit its throat in front of him.
She slit the throat of a dog.
Of a puppy, an 8-week-old puppy.
Who does he?
In front of David.
Yeah.
Wow. And she told him that's what happens when you fuck with me, basically.
Yeah. Next one's you.
Wow. He stayed around for another year. They have a daughter and he's terrified.
Right.
But she keeps being crazy. At one point, she hit him in the face with an iron. She stabbed him in the stomach with a pair of scissors. And whenever she feels slighted, she just destroys everything he owns.
God dang.
So, like, he can't keep clothes for a
No.
long time. She'll just burn them all.
Don't get nice ones.
So he flees.
Yeah.
Okay, takes off to Scone, which is his hometown, and he went into hiding.
Yeah.
And just basically, he quit his job, everything. He just went into like witness protection, which is nuts.
Hiding in Scone.
She called police and filed a false report at one point, claiming David Sanders had been violent toward her, and she got a restraining order, an apprehended violence order against him,
Right.
saying that she was the victim and all of that kind of thing. Then she approached her nephew with an offer of $500 to steal and destroy David Sanders' uninsured car. Now we'll have no car.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And that didn't work to her satisfaction, so she asked the same nephew to throw acid in his face, which never came to fruition.
She is diabolical.
Oh, she's crazy.
I'll destroy the car that you dropped the insurance policy on.
Wow. 1995, she's got another new boyfriend here, John Charles Thomas Price.
Yeah.
45 years old at the time. Everybody calls him Pricey.
Yeah.
He's a little pricey there. I'm going to read this from this one description. He was a well-respected miner.
Well-respected one.
Never heard a well-respected. Heard like a well-respected doctor, things like that.
Yeah.
Well-respected miner. You could trust him with your ore. He was real trustworthy.
Yeah. He wouldn't be in there just stealing
No,
shit.
not pocketing big pockets full of coal
If he
walking
finds
up there.
it goes in the mining cart.
It's going in the cart with the rest of it. Tell you that.
It'll come to the surface.
You can
Don't
trust this
worry.
guy. He's got 3 kids
Yeah.
and pretty much known as a real nice guy. Even his divorce from his ex-wife ended very amicably. Everybody was fine. So he's a nice guy. He's just known as a real good cat. He works in the mines. He makes decent money.
Yeah.
Has a decent life for his kids and his family here. He's got a house at 84 Andrew Street, and he loved the house and everything like that. Now, when Catherine comes in, she thought that he was the guy, and she somehow he could handle her, and she wasn't as crazy around him for some reason. So he knew about her and knew she had a reputation as kind of a nut, small town.
Sure.
But she could be charming, and also she's super horny. We're
Love
really
that.
dumb.
Yeah.
We're so dumb.
Yeah.
We can hear this girl. Now listen,
Yeah.
dude, you should check this woman out. She might kill you,
Yeah.
but she will fuck you
How much?
all the time and hard as shit.
Bet it's worth it.
You go, tell a woman that.
Yeah. He's
Now the
gonna
dick's
stab
good,
you. Yeah.
but he might kill you.
He's going to stab you. For sure.
Yeah. You might get some very severely damaged
Yeah.
people that are into that, but guys will go, I'll make it work. I think I can
Two
make her
things
happy.
for certain. You're going to come twice a day,
Oh yeah.
but he's going to kill you.
But you're
One of those
going to
days-
bleed
yeah.
once a day. So
One of those days you won't do it anymore.
no shit. So he's making good money. She's on her best behavior. He called this time in their relationship, quote, a bunch of roses.
Yeah.
Doing great. She moved into his house, obviously with all their knives and things like that, but she didn't even keep him in the bedroom. She kept him in the kitchen.
She put him in the right place.
Like, she's a new person.
Yeah.
1998, she wants to get married.
Sure.
Let's get married. He doesn't want to get married.
No.
He keeps saying no, no,
Why
no.
buy the cow?
So she gets some revenge on him.
Oh, boy.
Not her usual violent revenge, much more crafty and honestly just disturbing. she would secretly videotape items that he brought home from work. He would take outdated medical kits that they were going to throw out. This is like working at McDonald's, and every 10 minutes they have to change the Big Macs, and as they throw them out, you eat one of them. You're eating garbage. It doesn't matter. Right. You're not costing the company any money, but technically it's against the rules. Right. That's what's happening here. He's stealing shit that they throw out. Outdated medical kits that are technically outdated, so the company has to keep them in date.
They still work, but for how much longer?
But for at home, it's fine.
Right. The bee sting swab is a little weaker now.
It's just a date for, whatever. So she would videotape all of this. She created a video with a commentary going on with it, presenting herself as just a concerned citizen reporting workplace theft, and sent this to his employer. And he was fired from his job he had for 17 years.
What the fuck?
Not a well-respected but talk about cutting your nose off to spite your face. Like, what are you doing?
Now we can't pay the mortgage, you dumb
thanks
asshole.
a lot. He found another job, but he was real leery of Catherine after that. I don't blame him.
17 years down the toilet.
17 years. He was getting promotions and doing all that. Now they're having increasingly frequent arguments. It's a lot of it is Catherine. She's very jealous. And she also wants control of all the finances. She wanted him to give her ownership of his house, or at least a share in it. At least, half. She said that she had some claim for the property. I've lived here for a couple of years, so, I should have some legal
squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights here. When he said that his house and his shit is staying in his name because it's going to go to his kids someday, she didn't like that very much. She said, quote, "You'll never get me out of this house. I'll do you in first."
Jesus, Catherine.
1999, Catherine slashes old Pricey on the left part of his chest with a knife, leaving a pretty big scar.
I'll bet.
She made very specific threats, telling not only him, multiple people, anyone that would listen.
I'm going to kill him.
She told the daughter, Natasha, quote, "I told him if he took me back this time, it was to the death."
Well, I guess that kind of sounds sweet.
Till death do us part is sweet. To the death is what you say before a kumite. Like, that's what you say to Jean-Claude Van Damme before he attacks a man in 1987 or something.
Yeah, this is blood sport.
You don't say to, when there's somebody marrying people, the guy never stands up there and goes, "There, to the death." Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife to the death? No, that sounds really scary. She told her brother, quote, "I'm going to kill Pricey and I'm going to get away with it. I'll get away with it because I'll make out like I'm mad." I don't think you're making out like you're mad.
Oh, like she's crazy.
Yeah,
you are crazy.
Fucking nuts.
You're like the Hatter, babe.
Early 2000, he is in constant fear. He told his neighbor that he thought Catherine would eventually kill him.
I think so.
He told his friend Trevor that he was afraid Catherine would stab him in the back, literally and figuratively. He told work colleagues about waking up to find Catherine standing at the foot of his bed with her hands behind her back and a belief that she was holding a knife.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit. February 2000, she stabbed him in the chest during an argument. It wasn't fatal, but, it's a stab wound in the chest.
She was going for something.
So this is what made him kick her out of the house. He was sitting in the emergency room, getting put back together, and he's like, this is crazy, right?
Counting stitches going, fuck this woman.
Oh, then on February 29th, 2000, it's leap year. Leap day. Leap day, you got to do something different. You got a free day. Do it. So he went to the magistrate's court and got a restraining order against Catherine. It's a good leap day. Not bad at all. He told about the previous stabbings, plural, and her threats to cut off his penis.
Gonna bob it.
And he's granted the order, and she has to stay away from him and his children. That afternoon is when he told his coworkers, "If I don't show up for work tomorrow, it's because Catherine has killed me."
Or I'm just laying in a bed minus my penis.
Or we might be having sex for the 14th time in the last 24 hours.
Either way, I'm in a lot of trouble.
And his people at work were like, "Well, don't go home tonight then. What are you doing?" He said, "Well, my kids will be there." So he said, if I don't return home and she comes over to kill me, she might kill them.
Right.
So I got to give her a better target here. How about get your kids out of the house? What are you doing? Go somewhere, hide.
The country. God damn.
So that night, after learning about the order, Catherine somehow became, everyone said, creepily calm. Her normal thing would be to blow up, and she was just very calm. And they're like,
of the storm.
Uh-oh. She went to her twin sister's house where she retrieved a video camera that she had been storing there for months. Woof. She told her sister, I want to document something, but wouldn't say what.
Yeah.
She went back to her house where she filmed each of her children making emotional declarations of love.
Yeah.
And then she said one thing and said, I love all my children and I hope to see them again, which is a weird thing to say.
You should see them tomorrow.
Then she said that she's taking her daughter Natasha and some other family members out for a dinner tonight. It's a special dinner, she said.
Yeah.
They said, why does it need to be special? She said, because I want it to be special.
Yeah.
It's a special dinner. So they said during, dinner, she seemed fine. Catherine was a little disconnected, kind of in her own head, zoning out. But
just her and the kids.
Not raging, not threatening to stab anybody or anything. But Natasha said it was just, it made her uncomfortable, the kid. Natasha at one point said to her mother, I hope you're not going to kill Pricey and yourself.
Right.
And she, her response was just to drop her daughter, her two younger children off at a friend's house. That was it. Or at Natasha's house. The two younger kids go with the daughter, Natasha. So she wouldn't give a clear explanation about why she was dropping the kids off or what she needed to do. But then she went to the store and bought black lingerie. Pricey, that night, hangs out with his neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay, which I thought he was scared for his kids. He's hanging out with his neighbors.
Yeah.
So
he's not going home?
No, he goes home at 11 p.m.,
Okay.
which makes, it's a weird thing, right? I'm so scared for my kids.
Yeah.
I'll hang out and drink with my neighbors. But
I
that's
guess
what he
he's
was
going to
doing.
go hang out with them while they sleep because that's when they're most vulnerable?
I guess, go home at 11. So that's a good point. So that's a very good point. So she, all of the children were all having sleepovers at friends' houses.
Yeah.
So he's the only one home at this point. So it's 84 Andrew Street, like we said. It's empty. It's him. He goes to bed.
Okay.
Catherine comes by sometime after 11, lets herself into the house. She still has the keys.
Yeah. She doesn't live there.
No, she got kicked out,
Right.
but there's a restraining order against her. She hangs out for hours, watches TV. She watched Star Trek.
Didn't even wake him up.
Watched Star Trek, took a shower,
Yeah.
then changed into her new lingerie.
Oh, boy.
Okay, then climbed into bed with him and woke him up. So they had sex because guys are idiots.
Because we're dumb.
We're dumb and we're like, I guess we'll have sex. I guess everything's
you put
fine
this
now.
on for me. I may as well.
Everything's fine now. Yeah. Guys, try that. Have wife has a restraining order.
Yeah.
You break in the house in like a fucking
Show up
weird
in a thong.
Speedo
Yeah.
and then show up dry humping her in the middle of the night while she's sleeping. You're going to end up in jail in a thong that night. This guy bangs her.
Dressed in that fucking Borat thing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Dressed like fucking Borat. So they have sex. He falls asleep. She goes and gets her knives.
Oh, boy.
By the way, she had sharpened them because there's a sharpener on the counter
Wow.
that's been used recently.
Yeah.
She just did this. So at 1 a.m., she begins stabbing him while he sleeps.
Right.
Torso at first. He woke up immediately.
Yeah.
Blood spatter is
Everywhere.
everywhere. Shows that he definitely was trying to defend himself, trying to escape from the bedroom,
Yeah.
trying to get away from her.
Right.
She chased him through the house, stabbing him everywhere.
Oh, and he's getting weaker and weaker.
Oh, yeah. He managed to get to the front door and get it open. That's why there was blood on the door jamb and all that. But then he ended up back in the house somehow.
Yeah.
So we don't know how. If he fell in or she dragged him in. He collapsed in the hallway where he bled to death from his wounds.
Yeah.
She stabbed him at least 37 times.
Ooh.
Some of them were so deep they damaged vital organs, his aorta, both lungs, liver, stomach, pancreas, and left kidney she stabbed.
God dang.
Butchered this guy.
Yeah.
One blow sliced most of the lower part of his kidney off.
Oh, wow.
Then she goes to work on him. Okay.
Now he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens now was described by the Supreme Court judge later on as needing considerable expertise and an obviously steady hand to do. She removed his skin
The whole thing.
in one complete piece.
Whoa.
Try that with an orange. It's impossible.
Yeah, with anything.
With anything, try that with.
Holy.
You see people in orange once in a
Yeah.
while do it. I go, mind
I don't
blown.
know
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah.
That's what's going on here.
Oh,
She skinned a man like a fucking orange. One piece. Imagine
Wow.
how steady you'd have to be.
I mean, you'd have to go, yeah, that's crazy.
Then, including the skin of his head, face, nose,
Everything.
ears, neck, torso, genitals, legs, whole body,
She got the whole sleeve.
whole thing, just a suit.
Wow.
A John suit.
Yeah.
She left one small section untouched, and that is the skin of his upper left chest where she stabbed him and left a big scar. She left that there.
Okay.
Woof. So she skinned it. She skinned him, I'm sorry. Then she hung his skin on a meat hook.
Oh, boy.
That she had installed that night while he was sleeping to go between the rooms. Like when the guy walked in.
Yeah, he saw
That's what he saw because she hung it up from a meat hook. Imagine what that looks like in a house.
No.
That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Okay. There's more. We'll find out about that in a second.
Boy.
So Pricey doesn't show up for work. They call the cops. They arrive, and we told you what happened.
She did that in one night.
One night. Oh,
That's
yeah.
so fast.
She knows what she's doing. It's crazy. So when they went to go to his house, the cops said, I knew Mr. Price. I knew that he was a hardworking and reliable man, so it was unusual for him to not turn up to work.
Right.
When the cops know you don't no call, no show, that's a small town.
Yeah.
Pricey never no calls, no shows. So, like we said, he went in, he had it. Oh God, I got blood on my arm. What's that about? It's cold. It's gross. They find the sharpening stone on the kitchen counter, and the cops find a pool of blood measuring 1 by 2 meters, deep enough that it fully hadn't congealed even hours later. It's a lot of blood. A whole man's worth of blood. The forensic investigator arrives, and he was told that this is horrifying, but he said he didn't expect this. He said, we came in through the laundry and the back of the premises, and there was an aroma. It was quite a macabre thing. It was a sweet odor, a nice odor, as if mom's cooking his stew. Mm-hmm. Okay. They said the first thing they found was the skin hanging from the meat hook.
Right.
He said, walk inside, and one of the first things you see is Mr. Price's skin or pelt hanging from the door from a meat hook. They said they searched through the pelt for his genitals. It was detailed.
Okay.
They also said the victim had first been attacked whilst lying in bed, then tried to run for his life. But as you go out toward the lounge room, the blood stain is getting heavier and heavier. Big swipes on the wall where he's blood-soaked himself and sliding against the wall. Ooh. He's actually opened the front door and there's blood spatter on the screen door, so he's nearly made it out. Not that it would have helped him. He would have died certainly, but you just don't. But you just see the enormity of where it starts in the bedroom, and it just progressively gets worse and worse until you get to the point where he's died.
My Christ.
Then they said, we examined the body. You could see the body has been there in its entirety. There was a big stain on the floor where the head would have been.
Yeah, big round spot.
It's been skinned first. So she skinned the head first, then cut it off. You can see where she's walking in, carrying it to the kitchen. There's a drip of blood all the way leading to the cooktop.
Oh,
She had cut, I think it's the gluteus maximus, they called it, off his backside, and it's a big muscle. She cut it into 5 different steaks, and she cooked them.
His ass.
Yeah, baked them in the oven.
Roasted them.
2 of them were on one plate, 2 on another plate, and a 5th one was out for the dog, I believe, but it wasn't touched.
Oh, my word.
They said that those meals were like a trophy. They had names of each person who was supposed to get them. She had name cards, like a very formal dinner seating. She was going to feed him to people. The names displayed were on the meals were 2 of his children. She was going to feed him to his children.
Feed his ass to his kids.
Oh, God. That is fucked up. If they didn't call the cops, that was the plan.
Yeah.
That's what she was going to do.
She'd have to clean all that up.
Yeah. Apparently she cut him with such surgical precision she removed his head at the C3-C4 junction with a clean cut.
Oh, my.
Perfectly. She took his head to the kitchen, along with portions of his buttocks, obviously, and started to cook. She also prepared vegetables, potato, pumpkin, cabbage, and zucchini.
I mean, what goes with that?
You know, so you got to I hear pumpkin always. That's what they say.
Yeah.
So she put his head in a large pot with vegetables and set it to boil.
Yeah.
Just did it. The pieces she'd cut from his buttocks went into the oven, like we said. Wow. She even seasoned them and everything. She cooked them like steaks. She didn't just throw them in there. Arranged them on the plate, plated them nicely, did the name cards, did all of that.
Wow.
By the way, when the cops got there, it was still boiling on the stove. It was on. His head was still boiling in the pot. When they opened it up, it wasn't just a head in a pot. It was a boiling head in a pot.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
Meat coming off the bone.
So where the hell is she?
Where'd she go?
So as they moved down the hallway, one of the cops said, we heard what appeared to be someone snoring coming from one of the bedrooms, so we knew that there was someone alive in the house. In the bedroom, they found her on the bed unconscious.
She passed out.
They said, I tried to wake her. She's obviously drugged on something and couldn't wake her properly. She's very groggy and wasn't responding, so we carried her outside. She was unresponsive, though. They said, I wasn't sure whether she tried to kill herself with sleeping pills or whatever, but she certainly wasn't injured in any other way. Turns out she took an overdose of prescription medications and was found unconscious there. Didn't take enough to kill herself, though. Right. The blood test shows levels consistent with therapeutic doses.
Sleepy time.
She took enough to feel good and pass out. Didn't expect anybody to come home. She was so probably overwhelmed with adrenaline after that.
She couldn't sleep.
Couldn't come down. It's like after a show, it's hard to sleep.
So hard.
Can't imagine after.
She didn't even have a flight to catch the next day.
Butchering and fucking cooking a man. Yeah. She's got to get up at 6 for a flight. So she already told her brother she'd get away with it. So, I mean, that's what's going on. So,
oh, my God.
They bring her in. Once she's medically cleared, they bring her in to
arraign her.
No, to interview her.
Oh.
They want to talk to her.
We're not even charging her yet?
Well,
we don't know for sure.
She's definitely in the handcuffed.
We got questions.
They want her to admit to it, obviously. It'd be easier. So they said she was yelling and screaming and saying that she'd been abused by men and suffering domestic violence throughout her life. They said, but she never admitted any remorse for killing John. She was just saying, I did it because I've been abused and he's abusive and everybody's abusive. They said she kept saying she doesn't remember anything about the night. They asked her about her death, and she said, I don't know anything about it, about John Price's death. Later on, she said, the last thing I remember, I was going out for tea with my daughter and kids coming home. And then she also said, though, Catherine, this is the detective, said, Catherine presented me during the interview with this scenario that I needed to go and explore, that perhaps she believes or is claiming that she committed this act because of the severe ongoing domestic violence she occurred during her life. Then he also said she has a rat cunning that she won't then go on and say, yes, this is why I did it. She's never given the family peace, so you know about why she did it. She's never been honest about it. She blamed him by saying that he had been violent toward her. But she won't admit doing it. She just admits saying, I don't remember what happened that night.
I don't remember it. And then here's a bunch of excuses and bad things that happened.
Just in case you decide I did it. But they said, we know that she left the crime scene at least once, and that was to take her car back to her home on McCoy Street and park it well up into the backyard. It was also the fact that Price's bank account had some money taken out of it. I think at about 12:15 a.m., 2 $500 lots, we believe Catherine did at an ATM. She got there, watched some Star Trek, got his card, went and got some money, changed, took a shower, did all that shit. Then they said in the video, they said back at the daughter's house, she set up a video camera. They said she loved that video camera and she started recording things. It was quite bizarre, sort of like a last will of what she was wanting to portray. They said she's been planning this for days. She watched a video, drives to his home, wakes him up, watches a bit of Star Trek, has sex, and then she strikes. Wow. One guy said here, the detective said Catherine was workshopping the crime in her own mind and just dropping hints to family here and there. There was information from her brother that she did say those particular words, that she would kill Pricey and she'd get away with it because they think she was mad.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, she is nuts.
She's definitely mad.
They said there was other comments, if he takes me back, it's to the death.
Yeah.
Then the physical evidence. The slinky black negligee, the cop said, was found to have sperm on it.
Okay.
That's not good. It was also found in the bathroom where they believe she showered, which she must have after she butchered him out. She cleaned herself and changed clothes. She could remember having sex with him in vivid detail, but couldn't recall taking medication or anything like that. She says she has no memory of any of the murder.
So did the negligee have blood on it? Did she do it in that?
No, I don't think so.
So she
went out and
it off.
Changed. Yeah, probably didn't want to get that on my
Think
nice
she did it
black
naked?
neck.
God,
maybe
Jesus.
it's easier to fucking clean that way.
Up.
Yeah. One of the most, because that's what a lot of mob guys would do.
Yeah.
Get naked and get in the tub and fucking
start cutting it up.
Yeah, they don't want to get shit on your suit. So the ATM records, like we said, 230 and 235. She used his bank card to withdraw $1,000. She had replaced the card in his wallet as well.
In the morning.
Oh, yeah. She used his car to drive to the ATM, as footage will find. She drove back to the house. Wow. So they also find a collection of violent horror films that she has, which a lot of people have.
Sure.
One, Resurrection, it was called, depicted scenes that are exactly like what she did, skinning, decapitation, and hanging skin on meat hooks. They said, "Oh my God, did she use that as like that's a smart move?" Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. They also uncovered her extensive history of threats against him and everything like that. Yeah. So this town goes batshit over this.
Wow.
This is 2,000 people. If you fuck somebody who's not your husband, they all know about it. Imagine if you kill a guy and skin him.
Take all of his skin in one pull.
Wow. One pull and make fucking dinner out of it.
Wow.
So people are freaked out. Tons of tourists start coming to the town, but just to gawk.
Yeah.
Just to fucking be like, oh, this is the weird little town where something happened. It was one of those things.
She seasoned his ass here.
Ooh, man. So they go to court. And the judge later says, at no time, either as a barrister or as a judge, did I ever strike anything of the horrific nature of Catherine Mary Knight's case. She pleads not guilty, obviously. The judge said she was quite small, unimpressive. In a crowd, you would certainly never notice her. She didn't look like a monster, is what he's trying to say here. So then, out of nowhere, right before they're about to go forward with the trial, she just changes her mind and says, I'm pleading guilty.
Really?
No explanation, no nothing. The judge said, I was somewhat nervous about this because I was concerned that if I took a guilty plea and sentenced her, then she would appeal to the Court of Criminal Appeal and say that she was insane at the time she made the guilty plea. So in order to make sure that it is a plea that will hold up, he sends her for a psychiatric evaluation.
Good.
He said, I decided to get a court expert to examine her, and the psychiatrist came to exactly the same conclusion as the other psychiatrist that had seen her, namely that she wasn't insane.
Oh, how do they say that?
They said, quote, she was quite sane, but she was a bad woman.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it here. The court heard 3 psychiatrists all diagnosed her with a personality disorder, which is not a psychiatric illness. No. She's just a dick.
She's an angry bitch.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's actually just a disorder the way you relate to other people. That's all it is. If she doesn't get her own way, if you crossed her, or if she imagined that you had done something or said something about her, she would get payback. They said that throughout the whole of evidence, it didn't matter what a witness said, she wouldn't look at the witness. It didn't matter what photograph or video, she wouldn't look at it. She sat looking straight ahead, absolutely impassive. They said there was never a sign on her face of any reaction to any evidence. One time, they said there was one time when they were describing the crime scene, or it might have been the crime scene tape of it, like the videotape. Right. She started rocking violently backwards and forwards and screaming, and then threw herself on the floor and did the same. They said what she wanted, the judge said when she wanted an adjournment, she manipulated her behavior, so that's what she got. After she resumed the same manner as she had before, he said, I don't think she'd switched off. So the judge is going to say to her, you're taking a guilty plea, fine. Oof. He says that she has... she has not expressed any contrition or remorse, and if released, she poses a serious threat to the security of society.
Right.
He talks about the crime in detail and what she did, and said that they had pleasurable sexual intercourse before Mr. Price retired for the night. Not only did she plan the murder, but she also enjoyed the horrific acts which followed in its wake as part of a ritual of death and defilement. Her evil actions were playing out her resentments arising out of her rejection by Mr. Price, her impending expulsion from his home, and her refusal to share with her his assets, particularly his home, which he wanted to retain for his children. At no time did the prisoner express any regret for what she has done or any remorse for having done it. Her attitude is that regard is consistent with her general approach to the many acts of violence which she has engaged in against her various partners, namely, they deserved it. He said, he talked about her killing a puppy.
Right.
Ooh, man. He said, the prisoner's history of violence, together with her flawed personality, caused me to conclude that she is without a doubt a very dangerous person and likely, if released into the community, to commit further acts of serious violence, including murder against those who cross her, particularly males. Catherine Mary Knight, you have pleaded guilty and been convicted of the murder of John Charles Price. In respect of your crime, I sentence you to, you, ma'am, may fuck off, life in prison without parole.
Wow.
She is, it was the maximum penalty. And the crowd went crazy and everybody was applauding.
Yeah.
The judge said to sentence any person to life imprisonment's a big thing. To sentence a woman to life imprisonment for me was an even bigger thing. So this was as bad a case as you got. So she had to go to jail for the term of her life.
Yeah.
By the way, she's a real trailblazer. She's the first woman in Australian history to be sentenced to life without.
And the first person on the planet
over here.
Yeah, to get the skin off in one go.
I've never heard of that before.
Never.
Like I said, do it with an orange and I'm impressed. So she earned a couple of nicknames as well.
What is that?
Australia's Hannibal Lecter and Lady Leatherface, which is the one I like a lot. That's a good one.
Alliteration and everything.
Lady
That's
Leatherface.
nice.
That's the name of this fucking episode right there. That is
Australian
good.
Hannibal's no good.
That's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Lady Leatherface. Now we're talking. I could see that. That's,
we don't even know if she ate anything.
No. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
So June 2006, she appeals, and they said, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
The justice who wrote the judgment said, this was an appalling crime, almost beyond contemplation in a civilized society.
Yeah.
If there was a deeper hole to put you in, we put you in one. In prison, she is not allowed to share a cell with anyone.
She does. She has
too
to do it by
dangerous.
herself. Yeah.
They don't think she's going to kill somebody in there. She's nuts.
Catch anything with a sharp edge, and you're in so much trouble.
And if you're rooming with somebody in a bunk, something's going to piss you off.
Absolutely.
They don't clean the toilet properly, something. Wow. She now says she's a Christian, though.
I don't care.
All fixed.
I don't care at
all fixed now. Found Jesus, so it's all good.
Oh, boy.
This is the one lady, or even Jesus in whatever form that he's would be like, I don't know, lady. I don't quite believe you. This is a little... You know what? No, not you.
I can't forgive you.
I mean, I'll save and stuff, but it's kind of more of a slogan than a, you know what I mean?
When I say I forgive, I mean like, you know,
general.
Cheat on your taxes. I forgive.
You know, a guy stole some stuff from me. I forgive him. You know, you're a sick bitch. That's all I'm going to say.
Accidentally took some shit and didn't pay for it. It got hidden under the bottom of the cart. Whatever.
That's in the Bible, right?
You skinned
Don't
somebody.
be a sick bitch, I think is in there somewhere.
You sick bitch.
Speaking of weird and sick and odd, the house that all of this took place in, by the way, I'd like to show it to you here. Nice house, just a little...
Wow, it's very nice.
Nice house, brick house, nice raised porch, very nice. It is currently for sale.
Hey!
It has sold a couple of times since then, but it's currently for sale, 84 St. Andrew Street in Aberdeen. It is a 691 meters squared, whatever the fuck that means. I have no idea what the
900 square feet.
I got to get a calculator to figure out that, but it seems like a decent sized house. By the way, here are some of the rooms that shit took place in.
No!
Oh yeah, want to see the kitchen?
No!
There it is.
There it is. It exists online.
Oh no!
Is that remodeled or is that the one?
Oh man, it looks.
Who knows?
I don't know. I see like stone countertops.
Yeah.
That looks 2000s. It feels
new,
like somebody. You had to.
You got to take the blood out.
350,000 Rubaks. So
whatever that is.
Get in there. I don't know. Whatever the Australian equivalent to money is.
Do you think we can afford that? Should we get it?
I don't know. That might be either $3 million or $72,000. I'm not sure which one it is, but.
And can you buy a house in Australia if you're not a citizen?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Why not?
I want that.
My money's good. We'll give it to one of our listeners and have them buy it and for us. Who cares? We'll figure it out. But
unbelievable.
There you go, everybody. Aberdeen, Australia. Hope you enjoyed that.
Wow.
That is, I said, that's 15 pounds of murder in a 2-pound. Never mind 10.
Yeah.
That's a lot of murder in a 2-pound bag. So quickly before we have to end here, shutupandgivememurder.com is where you go for the tickets to all the shows, merchandise, tickets in Philly, tickets in DC, tickets in Seattle. Everything else is sold out. Yeah. So check that out. Definitely get on whatever app you're listening on. Give us 5 stars. That helps a shitload. Follow on social media at Small Town Murder on Instagram, at Small Town Pod on Facebook, patreon.com/crime and sports. Anybody $5 a month or above. Tons of back episodes. Hundreds of bonus stuff you've never heard before immediately upon subscription. New ones every other week. This week for Crime and Sports, which you'll get, of course. Amusement Park Disasters again coming at you. And then the Prisoner Dating Game is back, everybody. In addition to that, you get all of our shows Crime and Sports, Your Stupid Opinions, both Small Town Murders, all ad-free on Patreon. And you get a shout-out at the end of the show. You can't beat it. It's the best damn deal going in podcasting. Patreon.com/Crime in Sports. You deserve it. You're good enough.
You do. Yeah.
You're good enough, damn it.
You.
So get in there and do that and keep coming back and hanging out with us. And until next week, everybody, it's been our pleasure.
Bye.